Palettes and speech items can be added to the scenario by selecting them from the Add Palette Item window, or palettes can be dragged and dropped into your scenario directly from the Palette tab. The selected palette items are easily manipulated to adjust the flow and timing of the scenario presentation. The branching scenario is the more advanced method of running the HAL simulator. This option gives you the benefit of the if-then scenario. The branch scenario provides multiple paths for the scenario to follow. The actions of the care provider generate key events driving the path of the scenario. By checking off the corresponding events on the software, the instructor enables the scenario to follow the desired path. Laboratory tests are helpful tools for evaluating the health of a patient. To simulate this process, the Lab tab allows the facilitator to create laboratory reports to aid providers during simulation. Once a laboratory test is created, the facilitator can display the results on the virtual monitor window for the provider to utilize. The software comes with several laboratory templates that allow the user to generate different lab reports, which can be used at runtime or can be integrated into a scenario. If the instructor desires, he can also create a new template or edit existing ones. It is important to note that each template has a name and a description for reference, and it is organized in categories with single entries. HAL has the capability of streaming audio, so you can be the voice of HAL and listen to responses at distances up to 150 meters in open spaces. This feature allows you to create and store vocal responses in any language or select from an extensive library of pre-recorded speech items.
Hello, my name is Hal.
Speech can be generated at any time by using the streaming audio controls, or clicking the phrase, or it can be integrated into your scenario by using it as a palette item. If Giga is being used in automatic mode, a medication tab will be available. A complete list of drugs has already been pre-programmed to interact appropriately with a physiologic model. The application of any drug will cause our physiologic model to automatically alter Hal's vital signs following pharmacologic principles. The instructor can edit or create a new drug at any time with the medication editor. Each medication will interact individually with the model depending on the route, half-life, peak time, and applied dosage. Please note that each medication consists of 4 different palettes that have to be generated by the user: underdose, standard dose, high dose, and overdose. There are several ways the model drugs can be applied to the model. It can be applied manually directly from the medication tab. It can be incorporated as one of the key events in a branching scenario. And it can be automatically recognized by the software when the drug is physically administered to the mannequin with HAL's drug recognition module. An important part of simulation training is the debriefing session following the simulation session. GoMart has included a log panel in the software which captures events in real time. This experience can be enhanced with the use of compatible camera recording systems. Currently, our system works seamlessly with KB Port's Pro Plus system. Every instructor action is logged and timestamped along with any information picked up by the onboard sensors in the HAL simulator. Additionally, the instructor can evaluate up to 6 care providers in any one session by adding their names to the log page. The log panel allows the instructor to log each provider's actions in real time and simultaneously evaluate them. Patient's vital state at each logged item is stored and can be reviewed. GoMart's Giga software has been created to generate the most lifelike experience for your simulation. Special features like the electrical auto response section allow the instructor to select different properties that will create events when HAL has been either paced, defibrillated, or cardioverted. When CPR is applied to the HAL simulator, the instructor gets real-time feedback on the rate and intensity of each of the compressions and ventilations. As mentioned before, the Giga interface is configurable by the user. Tabs can be rearranged. They can be undocked and redocked at a different location, or they could be closed and reopened at any time. Once the layout has been changed, it can be saved or set as default. It won't be long before you can begin programming your own scenarios with Giga's user-friendly software interface.